Here we go. What do we got? What rank is this? First off. Second off, your camera settings are atrocious. Should be called replay review. Okay, bet. First thing I have to say, your camera settings need work. If this is what you want to play, that's fine. Like, you don't have to change your camera settings, but just know that, they're probably not good. But, that being said, we move. Okay, this is, wow, these are some camera settings. Okay. Nice. Don't jump for this. There's no point. It's already on target. You can just drive up the field and pressure him. There's no point in jumping. So obviously you scored. So you probably thought you did a good thing, but like you don't need to jump for this. Let's say you hit boom it like this and you land and you don't jump, and then you just flip forward to challenge him and pressure him. You can do the same exact thing, plus you're committing way less and using less boost. And you would have been able to dunk him in his net. Same thing. Okay. You could aerial for this. You might want to go a little sooner there instead of like drifting and backing up like this. You might want to just learn how to aerial up slightly to the left like that. That's just aerial car control. But this situation otherwise is going to be really awkward. Because now any good player here, once you like drift and go slightly backward like that, any good player will be able to just beat you and shoot it instantly. But regardless, you're playing against Champ 1, so they don't beat you. You got to go a little faster there. Or you can just go back. At this point, you could like move your camera, see where your teammate is. But right now, you see your teammate's in their corner. So you either need to insta-challenge this, rush this, like double jump under the ball, anything to get it around this guy challenging you. Or you needed to be back already. So at this point, you just need to go. Because your teammate's way overcommitted. And you're now beat, and the net is open. Okay. Good control. I like the idea. Clean. You did good to control it there. Okay. All this is solid so far. Wedding mid is good. You have good positioning overall. See, that's the one problem. With standing so still like this, you're gonna get some maniac behind you. Some maniac behind you is gonna go come demo you. And you just need to be more aware of that. Maybe use reverse cam, move your camera around, anything like that. It's a good demo. Okay, now you should control this. Good. I mean, obviously you didn't do well, but that's just a practice thing. You played it smart, which is important. With more practice, you'll be controlling that. Air dribbling up the field, resetting, that kind of thing. Hold on, let me see this kickoff again. One, you're not speed flipping. I don't know if you're trying to speed flip, but this is just a side flip. You're not even speed flipping. So you'd be better off just front flipping. That way you can save some more of your boost. If you just front flip, then you'll have more like 12 boost. You don't know how to speed flip? Yeah, that's okay. Just on your kickoff, just front flip instead. Just boost, maybe use 6 boost. Front flip, 6 to 12 boost front flip, and then flip again into the ball. But side flipping is not the move. Side flipping just hurts you and makes you use more boost. Your positioning overall is good though. Okay, you hit this around them. Try to go for the aerial as well. Not bad. It's a good idea. Okay, you get behind your teammate. A little bit better reaction there would have mean you don't turn away so far here. Like you can kind of just wait here. You don't really even need to go behind your teammate as much here. You don't need to go like so far midfield here. turning in this much, like there's no point because your teammate's probably getting beat, which is his job in many ways. So if you just allow him to get beat and give you the ball, then you just get it in your corner for free. Okay, good control. Once again, you try to go for the reset. I wouldn't go for a reset so soon here. You can just air dribble down the field here. Going for a reset, you're already at midfield. You're accomplishing nothing. The reset will just give him the ball because he's so far back still. If you're getting it over him, that'd be fine. But just air dribble down the field and potentially get it over the guy and in the net instead of going for a reset here. Okay, you missed the boost, but you still get back in time. That's good. Teammate goes for a pinch. You gotta wait for this clear. Okay. You should probably learn how to fast aerial. You double jump and then you boost. You gotta jump, boost, jump. Or if you have your bind set up in a way, you gotta just jump and double jump and boost at the same time. You'll be much quicker to these aerials. It's very, very useful to learn. It'll get you to GC probably. If you're not fast aerialing at all right now. Okay, here we go. Okay, you pressure him, ends up going to your teammate. That's a solid idea overall. You probably shouldn't have turned so far away here. I personally would have just gone for this corner, the left corner on your side, so the one to your right currently. Makes a lot more sense, just overall. He's hitting it over you to your corner. You go grab the boost, let your teammate cover this, and then maybe he hits it up the wall and you turn up the wall for that corner. Because now you're just left with no boost, and you have to try to cover your net with no boost. So instead you leave, go for your corner. All of that's just like pretty bad. You're leaving your net wide open. And they do end up scoring off of it as well. Okay, you go for corner boost and you miss it. I would cheat up here. In pretty much all kickoffs, you're just going to want to cheat up. Unless you're telling your teammate you're going for boost, in which case you should probably go for the right boost instead. Going for left boost here is just kind of trolling. Plus you miss it. And then you miss this one too. Oh no. Okay, another slow aerial. Love that. Okay, that's your peak. I mean, that's just your peak. You're a very slow player overall. If you play it like just slightly faster, positioned slightly better, and you stop missing boost, you'll probably be GC. Because overall, like you're playing fundamentally well. You're solidly hitting the ball. You're controlling it well. Your touches are good, I'd say, for Champ 1. They are very good. Okay. You tried to go for a play. I don't mind it. Your recovery could have been better. But overall, it's fine. Okay, try to go for this. I don't mind that. Better mechanics there. You get a good power shot off of it. Okay, you force for your teammate. That's good. Your teammate just kind of trolled you. Forcing for your teammate as first man there is good. You can either go for a bump or try to get a touch on the ball. Either way, his goal is going to be to flick it over you here, in which case your teammate should be ready to just collect this ball and slam it over them. He just kind of backflips, so not much you can do about that. But yeah, camera settings as well. Changing camera settings, like, shit. Change those as well. You're going up to like GC in no time, brother. Okay. Solid clear. You should probably be more aware here. You're just kind of stuck on ball cam. If you just turn off ball cam, maybe look car cam, maybe move your camera slightly to the left, anything like that, you'll be able to see how close this guy is and if you need to rush for this ball or not. Or if he's just straight up beating you, which in this case he was, in which case you could have not gone. Okay, good touch. Good control yet again. Brother. I mean, I don't know if you're peaking this game or what, but you're kind of peaking. I'd say you're peaking. For Champ 1, your ball control is very, very good. Okay. Awareness. It goes way over your car, right? You're definitely not making this read probably in champ, right? You could just sit in net here. You could let your teammate go for this and sit in net, wait for their ass shot, and just save it. You trying to go for this, yes, is a good play in, say, GC plus, but if you just go that slowly to the ball for one, and for two, don't even jump for it in time, you're just getting beat. So you could, if you want to try to make the backboard read, like read it up here, that's fine. I personally would make this read in an SSL lobby. I'd try to make this read off the backboard from like back here, right? Once it goes up to the wall like that, I'd probably fast aerial up to this and try to clear it away. But you could, since you just watch it go over you, you should probably just wait in net here. Okay, you cheat on that one. That's good. You could flip forward. You could like flip diagonally to the left here is what I typically do. But driving up isn't awful. It's fine. Kind of a bad 50. You don't really have to take this 50 at all. Since he's kind of already beating you, you could drive in this and try to hit it over him. But taking a 50 here is like your worst nightmare. Okay, your teammate's air dribbling. Just let him go. Just let him go. You don't need to interfere with this at all. You can just watch whatever he does and then try to play off his 50 or backboard touch, whatever he does. Jumping is just trolling. In twos, you're both in the air. Even in threes, like you just kind of got to give your teammates space. You got to let your teammates work at the end of the day, because without them, you'll just lose. So jumping like this gets you nothing. Just wait on the ground. If it ends up going to you, it does. If you end up having to play defense, that's what you got to do. But pre-jumping him will get you nowhere. Because if I had to guess, they're going to boom it down the field and have an open net here. And if they're better, they score that. And they do, in fact, score that. Okay, you grab the boost, play defense. Nice. I don't hate the touch. I mean, you got to work on turning in towards the ball more. Like you're gonna want to make contact with this ball as soon as it touches the wall. So if you just like preemptively know where it's gonna hit the wall, and then you go to that place on the wall, and you're ready to just boost into it and just slam it down the field. That's what you're going to want to do on these, like 9 times out of 10 probably. If you can't control it, you're going to want to just slam it away from this guy as far as you can down the field. And the way you're going to be able to do that is by hitting it like a I don't know if it's a volley or a half volley, but like, you know, let's say you're kicking a ball, right, and it hits the ground, and then you smack it all the way down something, like the pitch or whatever in soccer, right? If you play soccer at all, it's going to go forever. Right, it's just gonna get sent, and that's what you got to try to do on the wall. Whereas you kind of you were a little late to it, right? And you hit it with the back of your car, meaning you didn't get as much power at all. Which put your teammate in a really bad position. Okay, once again, going for corner boost. Going for corner boost is fine, but you should be saying need boost in chat. Okay, it's a good clear. Your teammate kind of got in your way there, but it wasn't awful. Okay, good aerial. Good challenge when they're in a worse position. Questionable, I'd say. I don't know. I mean, you don't really even need to... Once you get this touch, okay, you go grab the full. You see he's going in the corner. At this point, you should probably try to power shoot this on target. Right? Which means you need to be boosting a little bit sooner and get more to the right of the ball, and then like air roll power shot it. Which I think is what you tried to do. You just need to do it faster. Also, you gotta stop missing boosts, dog. You missed like 4 this game. You missed like 4 big boosts. Just don't miss big boosts. It literally allowed him to grab it because you missed it. I'm pretty sure. I don't think your teammate got it. He might have. I couldn't tell, to be honest. But regardless, just don't miss big boosts. It's really, really bad. Okay. Not awful. Let me take a closer look. You only have 20 boost because you're not grabbing pads. Should be grabbing pads on your way back there. But you do get the touch around him. So, not terrible. I will say I have seen a severe lack of grabbing pads this whole game. It just hasn't come up to bite you in this game, you know? But overall, you need to grab more pads, and you end up losing. I mean, we could go back through and like watch just how many pads you miss, but like, let's take this one sequence for example, right? Let's take this one sequence. You grab all these pads on the way back. That's good. You missed that one. Okay, and then you go up for this earlier than you need to. You could just drive into this one pad and then faster you'll up to it, and you'd still beat him. Plus, you just miss in general. That one pad in front of the net, you still haven't grabbed. You grab that one, you miss that one again. You gotta grab more pads as well. But like in general, your car control this game was very good. Like GC1 level good. So if you grab more boost, position better, you know, you're gonna be way better. In general, just grabbing more boost, grabbing more pads, not missing the big boost, is gonna make the game so much easier to play. Just because you're gonna have more boost, which means you're gonna have more speed. And what you're lacking in this game is speed.